Hello everyone and welcome to yet another video from Febby's tutorials. Today we're going to help you grow wings and fly, and with a concept called as Mr. DL. Please stay tuned to know what that is. Let us introduce you to Mr. Febby and Abel. Now Abel has come to Mr. Febby and he is asking help. He says, Mr. Febby, I need help in understanding how you multiply something with tens, hundreds, and thousands. In fact, any number that ends in a zero, and also how to divide it by tens, hundreds, and thousands. Mr. Febby wanted to check how much Abel knew. So Mr. Febby said, let's start with something simple. Abel, how would you do this question? Abel said, that's easy. That's 2 times 10, 20. I know my 2's times table. Good. What about this? For this, I would do 2 times 8, which is 16, and then add a 0. So that's 160, Abel said. Brilliant. What about this now? For this again, I will do 3 times 9, which is 27, and then put 2 zeros, giving me 2,700. Good job. What about a division question? 40 divided by 10. That's easy, Mr. Febby. That's 4, isn't it? Right, that's true. What about 240 divided by 6? For this question, Mr. Febby, I would divide 24 by 6, which will give me a 4, and then I'll add a 0. So that's giving me 40. Correct. What about this question? This should give me 100. How? Because 1000 divided by 10 will give me 1 and then 2 zeros, which is 1000. Correct, Mr. Febby said. Let's have a look at some of the difficult questions. Now, when we ask anything to anybody, we always get this at Febby's tutorials. Bring it on. And that's what Abel said. Here you go, Mr. Febby said. He looked into his book and came up with some questions. Abel had one look at it and he knew that he was in trouble. These were the type of questions he needed help with. He said, Mr. Febby, can I have help on these, please? I do not understand them fully. No problem, Mr. Febby said. Let me introduce you to the concept of Mr. DL. Mr. or MR stands for multiply right. DL will stand for divide left. Whoa, hold on. What are you talking about, Mr. Febby? Mr. DL, multiply right, divide left. I don't understand. Hold your horses, Mr. Febby said. Let's learn them. When we say Mr. or multiply right, and we have this question, 3.23 times 10, there is 1 0 in 10, so we move the decimal point 1 place towards the right. So my answer is 32.3. Oh, that's how you do it, Mr. Febby. Yes. Let me try one. Abel said, sure, go ahead, here you go. 0.0456 times that by 10. So according to the rule, Mr. Febby, I'm going to move the decimal point 1 place towards the right. So my answer is 0.456. Correct, Mr. Febby said. What about this one, Abel? Give it a try. According to the rule, there are 2 zeros in 100, so I move the decimal point 2 places towards the right, giving me the answer as 4.56. Absolutely correct, Mr. Febby said. Abel wanted to check one more. So Mr. Febby came up with this question. 2.4567 times 1000. Alright, Mr. Febby, I know the answer. Because it's going to move 3 places towards the right, my answer is 2456.7. Am I right? Absolutely, you are absolutely right. Let's have a look at divide left. In this particular question, 34.56 divided by 10, what do you think is going to happen, Abel? Abel said, so if I have got the concept now, I should be moving the decimal point one place towards the left. So if I do that, my answer is 3.456. Am I right? That is correct, Mr. Febby said. What about this question? Oh, if I move the decimal point two places towards my left, I will get 4.17324. Correct? Yes, that's absolutely correct. What about this question? Mr. Febby asked. Abel said that he needed help on this. So Mr. Febby said, let's do it one at a time. But we know that we have to move the decimal point three places towards the left. Let's move it one at a time. So here you go. I move it from just before 4 to just before 1. Then I move it again from just before 1 to just before 2. And then I move it once again. Now because I do not have any number before 2 and there's an empty space under the third umbrella, I will go ahead and put a 0. So my answer is 0.021457. Oh, that's how you do it. Can I try one on my own? Abel asked. Sure. We are going to divide by 1000 again, and the number is 4.89. So if I get it right, Mr. Febby, I have to move it three places towards the left. Yes, Mr. Febby said. So I move it 1, 2, 3. Now I don't have any numbers before the 4, and there are two empty umbrellas, so I will put 1 0 there and another 0 there. Am I right? Tell me the final answer, Mr. Febby said. So my answer is 0.00489. Perfect, you got the concept. Mr. Febby, can I try the questions that you gave me in the beginning? Sure, go ahead. Abel had a look at the questions. For the first one is the answer 12 because I moved the decimal point one place towards the right. That is correct. For the next one is my answer 3470 because I'm going to move the decimal place 2 towards the right. That is absolutely correct. The next one is the answer 27. How did you get 27, Abel? What I did was I partitioned 90 as 9 times 10. So it's 0.3 times 9 times 10. Now I can multiply 0.3 with 10, which will give me 3, and then I've got a 9. So 3 times 9 is 27. Brilliant, Abel. Good job. The next one I'm going to move towards the left, so my answer is 2.134. Correct? The next one I have to move it twice towards the left, so my answer is going to be 0.0247 because I do not have a number before 2 and that umbrella is going to be empty. Correct. What about the last one? Mr. Febby said. I have to move the decimal point 3 places towards the left, so I will get the answer as 0.01076 because I do not have any number before 1 and I have to put a 0 to cover the umbrella. Am I right? Absolutely, Abel, you are correct. Do you understand the concept of Mr. DL now? Abel said, yes, Mr. Febby, thank you very much. And I'm sure a lot of my friends out there would also love to know how to do this. Here at Febby's Tutorials, this is what we do. Please visit us at febbystutorials.co.uk. If you can help share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you know when we upload a video, that would be a great help. Please reach out to us if you feel that your child is confused, if your child needs help, we are always here to guide you. Thank you very much. You have a great one.